Hello, everybody. Hello there. Oh my goodness. I'm getting caught up. Oh, getting caught up on the chat. The hair is flying. Oh my goodness. Hello, Denise. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Angie. Angie, you got a package from Denise and you haven't opened it yet? Oh, you better get on that. Hi, Jan. Oh, it's great to see everybody. Okay, totally expected not to hear from Gina. Wishful thinking that everything in Tampa was going to be absolutely lovely. No. I'm sure Tampa is a hot mess, just like my hair. And yeah, I kind of anticipated that she would not be able to join me. Hurricane. When hurricanes happen, yeah. Who knows if Gina even has power, internet? I don't know. I sent her an email and I sent her a text, but she might not be able to charge her phone easily and get a text. Hey, who knows if they even have internet? Are there any cell towers left in Tampa? Not that bad. Yeah. I know. Fingers crossed, everything is a-okay and good. And, but it's expected. It's expected. Hurricanes, I can't imagine that is fun experience to go through. I would need a little time to recover from that too. And Bonnie says her last box was so big. It was so big. You still haven't opened it. Oh my goodness. I know I have packages sitting from Sue and from Angie and I think from something else too, but I'm not sure because I'm not really looking at them because I can't open them until November 1st. Yes. So I know what it's like to have stuff sitting around unopened. Oh my goodness. But it is so great to see everybody. And thank you so much for joining me. Just me, which is fine. It's fine. And Denise, I'm so sorry that your mom is upset about coming home. I think she'll feel a little better once she gets home. Yeah, she's probably able to do more than she thinks that she can do. Um, but yeah, I hope everything goes well for her. And we all know you're gonna be there. You're gonna be there with her and make sure that she's doing just fine. Um, yeah, so and we'll all be there too. Yeah, yep, we'll all be there. We'll be cheering her on. She won't hear us, but we'll all be there on Thursday, cheering her on that everything goes a-okay and she has a good comfy night sleeping in her own bed, with your own pillows and probably not getting interrupted a million times a night. It's probably going to feel really good. Let's see what is going on. What did I forget to mention this morning? Well, Joe, I know, Joe. I know. I don't have room up on the table because I brought extra stuff just in case Gina wasn't here. And there is absolutely no room for you. No. But you do have 3. Oh, she's not coming home Thursday now. Oh, she's not. I missed that. They're keeping her? She really is a prisoner? Should we plan a jailbreak? Joe is probably wondering, why do you have 3 foods on the floor for me to enjoy that I did not select? I think that's what he's talking about there. You're just fine, though. You have 2 different kinds of snacks and 3 bowls of food. He's going to be just fine. Don't worry. Let's see. Tomorrow, no eye drops. Darn it. Those darn eye drops. Tomorrow I will be back Monday morning. Nope, Tuesday morning. for a lunchtime sale. I do at least have an idea of what I'm bringing to the sale. So that will help me tonight as I'm getting everything organized. And thank you everyone who watched my crafting drop sale. Yep, I'm going to try to do another one this week. That's the plan. I'm going to try to do another one this week. And another exciting thing that is happening this week is the members only sale. So every 3 weeks I do, oh, hang on. Someone's just popping in. Look at that.
I made it.
How about that? Hey, how's everything going down there?
Okay. Yeah, a little last minute stuff. My garage door got blown off the track. It bent my track on my garage door and blew my garage door inward and down. So I've been having to take care of all that. That's fun. And then just some shingle damage up on the roof. That's pretty much all of it. We got by pretty lucky.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
And it was crazy, Trisha. I went up to Hudson, which is this town right above us. And sorry, my son's TV's on. He opened his door. Can you shut your door? That's awfully loud. Thank you. And so we went up there, and I was just, we're kind of driving through and checking stuff out. And those poor people up there were still out of power, and their houses had completely flooded. They had all of their furniture and everything out in their front yard to be thrown away. It was horrible. Horrible. I felt so bad for them. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're okay. We made it through, just for what I consider slight damage, So
yeah. I hope your neighbors were as lucky too.
Yeah, I mean, around here, there was a little bit of flooding around here, and we had some trees that went down in the neighborhood. They had to go in and chop up and that kind of thing. But, I'm going to be going out the next couple of days with my truck and my son and picking up firewood for, wintertime. Free firewood from where they chop trees down. So,
Yeah.
It's hard to get firewood in Florida, y'all. Y'all don't even know. So.
Yeah, fireplaces is not really a thing I associate with Florida.
Yeah, I mean, we use them, like 2 times a year, maybe. And so most of the time when we do that, we end up having to turn the air conditioner on because it gets too hot. But, we like the look of it. So.
True. Yes. Hi, Mike. Nice to see you. I know we were all worried about all the Florida people.
Yeah, and we made it through this time. We got very fortunate. We didn't know there for a while because it kept turning, like it was coming towards us. It was going up the Gulf and it started turning like right below us. And I was like, you are not. I was like,
let me just have this conversation with you right now.
Exactly. I was like, okay, I'm about to get on my neighborhood site that I have, where all these neighborhoods around here. And I'm going to be like, everybody go to the coastline and start blowing really hard, just as hard as you can. Bring your fans, plug them into the generators. Let's see if we can push it off.
Yeah, Denise, everybody here sells firewood. The grocery stores, Lowe's. I mean, everybody sells
We have a
firewood
lot of
here.
trouble finding it, and if you do find it, it's at a premium because nobody has it. So for like one little bundle of firewood that's like this big that burns for like 5 minutes, it'll be like $20, for a little tiny bundle of fire. Who's gonna do that? I mean, oh, okay, I'm gonna have a nice little fire for 5 minutes and look at it and go, okay, I just blew $20. I might
All
as
right,
well.
there we go. Sending Gina some firewood.
I might as well get $21 bills and throw them in my fireplace and light them at that point. It probably lasts about as long. So.
Right, Denise? We're going to mail her some.
Yeah, everybody mail me one stick of firewood.
I tend to use the Duraflame logs more than actual wood because they, it's like one will last for like 3 hours, 5 hours, depending on which one you buy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I buy those because, I'm just so cheap, Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm cheap. I'm frugal. That's
there you go.
I'm frugal.
There you go.
So I get the Duraflame log and I cut it up as fire starters, to start the fire with. Instead of using a whole log, I'm like, no, we don't need all that. No, let's just cut it in pieces and use it as a fire starter. Because you can buy those little fire starter things, but it's like, it's cheaper for me to buy one big log and just hack it up into pieces myself because I am just that frugal, y'all. You may not know that about me, but I am.
Nothing wrong with being frugal. Nothing wrong at all.
Oh no, Bonnie, really? Yeah, see.
Oh.
See, we never lost power completely. It kept flickering. It would go off and come right back on. Go off and every time it would go off, before it would come back on, like 5 seconds later, I'm sitting there holding my breath, going, "Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on."
I know as long as the substations stay functional, then you got a pretty good chance of keeping it local.
Yeah.
But
every time it would flicker, I was just like, not looking around. Okay, it came back on, and it would flicker again. It probably did that 50 times. I was just like,
oh wow.
Okay, y'all are just trying to give me heart failure. I already have high blood pressure. Don't do this to me. But oh, did you, Jan? Yep. See, we did okay here. And luckily they have redone like all of our power lines in this area. They put them underground now.
Smart.
Because there for a while they were not. So now they've actually got them buried. So unless we get like major flooding and it sinks down in their fry zone, we're good,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Dryerland is a great fire starter. I've used it before.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, it works great.
I never thought of that.
And we all have dryer lit. I mean, think about it.
Mine has a lot of cat hair in it, but that burns too.
Yeah. That'd probably be great. I'm still getting dog hair out of my dryer vent thing from when my daughter was here with her dog and did laundry. And for some reason, I'm still, when I emptied the little lint trap thingy, there's still a couple of his little hairs that somehow managed got lodged down in there, and now they're getting stuck on the thing. And I'm just like, I kid you not. I was trying to clean up house the other day, and I'm still finding his hair. I'm like, how is this possible? How?
Never get rid of it.
It's like it hides from you. I told my
never get rid of it.
daughter, I was like, I'm taking the hair that I'm finding now at this point, after I've cleaned the house, like 3 times at least since she's been gone. I am now taking any hair I find and I'm putting it together and making like a little ball out of it. And then I'm going to glue little googly eyes on it. And that's going to be my little, remembrance of her dog being here. It's going to be a pet. I'm just sitting somewhere. And then when she comes to visit at Christmas, I'm going to box it up and wrap it as a gift.
And she's going to go, Mom, we need to talk.
Oh. That's gonna be like what those gifts
Oh
are waiting for her to open. You know how you get excited about one gift, even if it's not a good one, you're just sitting there waiting for them to open it to see what their reaction is. That'll be that one.
That'll be something.
And I already told her I'm mailing the Elf on the Shelf to her because she is terrified of that thing. She hates it with a passion.
Because it's watching you.
Yeah, because every year in November I get it out and I would put it in a different place, and it would freak her out because I'd have it in a different place.
That would freak her out.
I'm going to put it in a box and just mail it to her. She's going to open the package and be like,
love ya.
Why?
That's right. That is right. Well, I just put the link in for Gina's channel. Hey, check and make sure you're subscribed to Gina. And Gina, do you have anything upcoming planned? Now that hurricane's over before the next tropical disturbance builds up?
You never know. You never know what's going to happen. I'm doing another sale at some point this week. I'm not sure exactly when. It's probably going to be Thursday or Friday before I get around to doing that. And it's actually going to be a Christmas sale. I know it's October, but I'm doing a Christmas sale.
No, I gotta start. I've been getting some Christmas stuff organized. Yep. It will start coming into the sales. Yep.
I'm done with Halloween at the beginning of October. I'm done with Halloween. I'm doing Christmas now. So I've got a huge Christmas sale that'll be coming up this week. Like I said, either Thursday or Friday, probably Thursday-ish. But just if you're subscribed, you'll get notification.
That's right. So, yep, make sure you are subscribed and click that bell. So change it to all, so you'll get all notifications. Right before Gina popped in, I was mentioning every 3 weeks I do a members only sale. I have 3 tiers of membership. The top 2 tiers, the Paw Squad and the Paw Party, get invites to the every 3 week members only sale. I bring items that the people who are members enjoy looking at, sometimes purchasing, but just kind of things that they might enjoy having fun looking at. I usually bring about 100 items to that sale. It's kind of done like a buy it now sale. And they have about a week to watch that sale if they can't make it live. If you're interested in becoming a member and getting an invite to the sale, which is going to be Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and again, if you're not available to come to the live, you can watch it throughout the week. And it's it's a more intimate sale, a little more one-on-one conversational sale. And thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. But if you click the join button, it gives you all the information you need. And if you have questions, let me know. Let's see. Other than that, you guys pretty much know, you've gotten the hang of how I do my sales. Tonight, Gina doesn't know this, but we'll go ahead. We'll do 3 items each.
Wow.
We'll
count to 3.
We'll try to do our counting.
If we're off, y'all tell us, because we could be off.
Exactly. Please count along at home with us and help us.
It's like Sesame Street. Count along.
Count along. That's right.
Okay, I've got to say, your bullfighter thing that's back behind you, like, I've been staring at it for the longest time, like during your sales and stuff. And every time I see it, I feel like I'm taking a psychological test.
A Rorschach test. Do you see the bull?
Exactly. It's so abstract that I'm sitting there going, yeah, that's a bull.
You know why it's slightly abstract? Because it's a Picasso.
That explains it.
Yes. It's a cross stitch, all in black.
Interesting.
And Poppy did that for me.
Oh, that's
She
awesome.
is a master
That's talented.
cross stitcher. Yep.
Well,
And she did
it
that for
makes sense
me,
because
and
all his
I
stuff
love
looks
it.
like a psychological test.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is an original Poppy Picasso.
Wow. Did she stitch her name on it too?
I don't think so.
Poppy.
I'm
You're supposed to sign it.
but
That's
it is
awesome.
awesome, and
Is it all
I'm so glad.
black? You
It's
said it's
all
black?
it's all in black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came as a kit. The kit was all in black. He did a lot of charcoal
Hmm.
drawings and stuff too, so that might be what it's from.
Well, I gotta say, Poppy, if you're watching this now or later, it catches my eye every time when I'm watching you. I sit and stare at it. I really do. It's like I get lost in my thoughts when I'm looking. That's never a good place to be, y'all. That's never.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started with the sale. And I am going to pull Gina up.
That's me.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's see. What should I start with? I'm going to start with this because it's sitting right here next to me. Okay. So this is going to be a $6 start. And this is the Little Golden Book Sleepy Time Tales. So it's like a hardback collection of the vintage kind of golden book stories. And it's got all these fantastic pictures on the inside from all your old golden books, like Pokey Little Puppy.
Oh, yes.
Great stuff. Like if you want to pull them out and frame them or whatever. But look how large it is. Instead of being like the little small golden books, they're larger pictures. So, so it's got Pokey Little Puppy.
I think
Uh,
the Pokey Little Puppy is in like its 50th reprint or something. That's one of its most popular books.
oh,
Hi,
look at
Marisa.
her little baby. Oh, so cute. So I'm trying to
That is a great deal.
color kittens.
Ooh.
I love the color kittens. Those are cute. Good night, little bear. I'm trying to go through them pretty quickly, but it's all the old, the stories we grew up with. Really, the
Mhm.
Wonderful House. What is that one? I've seen this. What is this? Is this is the elephant one? Maybe no. Hold on, now I got to figure out what this one is. It's going to drive me crazy. Ah, it's long, whatever it is. Okay. No, that's the Wonderful House. I just went back for that whole thing, and it was the Wonderful House the whole time. So anyway, I think it's got an index on the front. Yeah, Pokey Little Puppy, Baby Deer, The Color Kittens, Good Night Little Bear, The Wonderful House, The Friendly Book, The Three Bears, The Sailor Dog, The Boy and the Tigers, I Can Fly, The Sleepy Book, How the Turtle Got Its Shell. So that's the ones that are in here. Hey, Poppy, were your ears burning?
Hi, Poppy. We were just talking. Oops. This way. We were just talking about your wonderful cross stitch.
But if there's no interest in this, we can pass on it. Oh, look, it's got the gold on the edge of the pages. Isn't that nice?
That is really nice.
Very fun. But I just picked it up because it reminded me of my childhood. What is that? Wait a minute. The Boy and the Tigers. Oh, I remember that one. I had that one when I was growing up too. And the Sailor Dog. But if there is no interest, oh, you're working on Halloween one? Oh, good for you.
Wow, nice.
We will pass on that. And then next up, I have, let's do a piece of jewelry. Why not? I have this pretty silver tone brooch. and it's got the clear AB stones in it.
Oh,
And
hold please. We've got Mike in for the book.
all right, we'll count it down.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Mike.
Thank you, Mike. It's a fantastic book. I love all the pictures in it.
It looks great.
So this will be a $10 start. This is a big brooch. And see if it's going to focus for us tonight. Probably not. I know. I'm trying to be still. You know how impatient I get. Yeah, now Mike can read himself to sleep at night.
Yes.
There we go. It's trying to focus. So it's kind of that antiqued looking, like the silver tone. And then it's got the AB stones throughout. It's got the big ones in the center with a clear right in the center, and then the clear AB surrounding it. And then all the little ones inside of are AB. And it's a stacked brooch, as you see. It's got a lot of layers. I'll show you the back of it. And it's a big one. Look how big this thing is. It's a sparkler. It's a sparkler.
That is very sparkly.
And I like all the, the like line work they put in there. Yeah, it looks like a marcasite, but that's just the way they cut the metal, the design in the metal.
Yeah, that is a really neat effect.
From the distance, it does look like marcasites. You're right, Bonnie.
Like I know, but look at the rainbow of colors you get off of that. Oh, it's so pretty.
It's very sparkly. And that's the good thing. Don't get me wrong. I like my colored stones, but with the clear and clear AB, you can wear it with any color. You can wear it with your primary colors or your pastels or anything, and it goes with all of them. Or you can put it on a hat. Or what I do sometimes is I take these large ones and I use them in my hair for like a hair ornament sometimes. If instead of a barrette or whatever, you can run your hair right through there. And it's a little hair ornament for you. Or put it on a purse. A lot of people are doing that.
Or if you're wearing a scarf, attach it through the scarf on your top and it'll hold your scarf in place.
Yeah, for all you non-Florida people, you're going to be wearing scarves and jackets very soon. So. See, I don't ever think about that because we don't wear scarves and coats. So,
Well, you can do that with like a lightweight polyester type scarf too.
All right, I don't see any interest in that, so we will pass on it. And then my last item for this round, let's do a piece of glass. How's that? Let's do this guy. This will be a $10 start. And this is a newer piece of art glass by Dynasty Gallery, which they make some really pretty stuff. But this is a zebra.
Ooh, that's cool.
And he still has like his stickers on him. And look, he glows in the dark. So where's my light? Where's my light? So this center part that looks, kind of cloudy in there, that glows. Like it charges during the day and then it glows green.
Ooh, so cool.
So if you put that like in a window or something, that part will charge up, like solar kind of thing, I guess. It'll charge up and then at nighttime it'll glow the green color. But I'm just putting the black light on there to show you what it kind of looks like when it's glowing.
Ooh, that is so awesome. Oh, how fun.
And he's a good size. Of course, I don't have my tape measure over here because I had to measure the window. I had to replace. Oh, I forgot to say that I had to replace a window pane too.
Oh no!
I had my tape measure in there measuring the window pane, but I had to go and get cut twice because I measured incorrectly. It happens. It was only like a 1/16 of an inch too big. But too big is a problem because it doesn't fit when it's too big. 1/16 of an inch too small, I probably could have made it work. But when it's too big, no, it don't fit. I guess I could have left it like slanted, but I don't think you're supposed to do that.
No.
But all right, if there's no other interest, we're going to count this one down, y'all.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Mike.
Thank you, Mike. And that was my 3 for this round. Thank you, everyone.
All right. I have got $8 start. And I'm not going to yell rock yet because it's a rock in the shape of a turtle.
Rock.
But I do have some rocks coming up. But this one is a carved rock that is, oh, he's kind of a grumpy turtle. Look at that. He's kind of grumpy.
He's not grumpy. It's just the world has caused him problems and he's just over it.
Oh. It's got some
really grumpiness, cool. But that's not what it is. Okay. It's just you get fed up.
So he's even got the little shell marks underneath. He's got a little tail. Thank you, Cindy. He's got really cool coloration and really nice details. He's like, I'm working on it. I'll be there in just a minute.
He's just tired. He's just tired of everything. He's been around for a while. You know, when you're young, you can deal with stuff. But as you get older, you lose patience and you just get tired.
And thank you, Cindy. And we'll count that down for Cindy. So going once. Going twice. And sold to Cindy. All right, now you can rest.
He's probably going to be smiling now.
He's like, oh, good. Road trip. And I don't have to do any of the driving.
Ooh, wouldn't that be nice?
All right. I have got a really, really cool little teapot. It is going to start at $9. Not really the kind that you use. But look at this in the shape of apples. It hardly even looks like a little mini teapot.
Aw.
But when you take this off, there you go. It's a little teapot. This is by, now this is a fun rabbit hole to go down, this Kind Ceramic. They do all kinds of shapes, fruits, vegetables, breads. If it's a thing, they'll turn it into a teapot.
Why not?
Exactly. But look at the beautiful detailing on here. Now, it's not very big, made in Thailand, but it is adorable.
They probably even have a grumpy turtle teapot.
They might. They might. And then the
you can add to your collection.
Look at that. 2 little seeds in there. But this is so cute. So that is $9 for the little teapot.
So are those red delicious apples or are those Fuji, you think?
Oh.
All right, take a vote in the chat. What kind of apple you think it is?
You know, they've got a little green in there. I'm thinking Fuji's.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm seeing the green. I'm thinking they're not red delicious.
No, I don't think so. All right. We'll let you think about that one.
Bobby thinks they're gala.
Oh, I do. I like those. I like
I
those
do like
colors.
a good gala.
Yeah, those are nice. Next up, I have got a, oops, where is it? It's right there. I've got a rock.
Rock.
Next up is a rock. It is going to start at $8. And it's kind of a light colored rock. And then where they cut it, you can see the inside right in there. And then this is really light and smooth, kind of crystal-like. And then here is the uncut part. And then this part looks like it's cut also. They cut right in there. Really interesting coloration. But oh, I didn't realize it. It kind of looks like a pie. Looks like a slice of pie. But there is one, and you can see through. You can see right through there. And then here is the other side, and you can almost see through there. This back part, not cut. And oh, thank you, Denise. Yeah, you can really see how like the crystals in here were like starting to form. Hi, Nancy. And on there too, this really cool coloration. And hi, Mary Ellen. Nice to see you. All right. Well, we will count that down for Denise. And going once. Going twice. And sold to Denise. Thank you. And hello, Sarah Lee. All right, that was my third item. And we're going back to Gina.
Well, I'm glad that that rock is already sliced so that Denise does not have to get her little tiny hammer out and pound away.
Right.
I just see this little tiny hammer, and she's holding it with that little tiny hand. And she's pounding away the rock with it. Like some kind of little elf. Anyway, these are the visions I have dancing through my head. It's frightening, I know. Hey, Angie. Hey, everybody that's saying hello. And wait, I have to go back up. My chat moved. Sarah Lee, yeah, we're okay, honey. Thank you so much. So this next one is going to be $8 start, and it's going to be a choice of. And I have two different little trinket boxes, and they're both done by Kelvin Chin. And Kelvin Chin did a whole collection of trinket boxes that were, well, he does a lot of different kinds, but he did a whole collection. There were different teapot trinket boxes. So your first choice is this one that's like a kind of a lime green with a butterfly on it. It's the same design on each side. And these are ceramic. Try to open the top for you. So that is the first one. And these have little, like, they're not felt feet. They're like the little cushioning, kind of like rubberized kind of feet on the bottom. So there is your first one. Your second choice is another little teapot. And this one has got a sunflower.
Ooh. The little sunflower looks like it's asking a question, or the sun looks like it's asking a question.
Yeah, that's cool. I like these. And there's that one open. So if you actually look into these Kelvin Chin little trinket boxes, They usually go for like $25 to $35 a piece. They're actually really highly collectible. I had no idea when I picked them up. I was just like, oh, look how cute, little teapot trinket boxes. And they're a good size. They're not tiny, tiny. But if you want to start a collection, this is a good way to start it because I have two that I'm offering. So you can start your collection with the two, which normally I don't find two of any same kind of collection. But this lady was having a estate sale, and she had these were the only two she had, so that's why I picked them up. I'm trying to hold them level so you can see the size difference. I'm not doing a very good job. So this one is slightly larger. But from what I was reading online when I was kind of researching these, I guess they're all hand painted. So I was like, that's kind of cool.
That's very cool.
All right. I don't see any interest in these, so we will pass on them. Set these to the side. And then next I have this nice old brooch. I'm going to start this one. Hold on. Where did I write it? This is going to start at $12 for this one. And the reason is,
hang on. Poppy said that she bid, but Poppy, I don't see that.
I don't either.
Okay. So Poppy says that she bid, and sorry, I think we had this problem before, Poppy. Yeah, for some reason I don't see it, but I'll count it down for you, Poppy. And
I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
We weren't ignoring you, Poppy.
Nope. Going once, going twice, and sold to Poppy.
And Poppy, you can let me know butterfly or sunflower on those, if you don't mind. Yeah, I went back up and looked in the chat, and I can't see it. It's probably just one of those things. It's just YouTube messing with us again.
I know Poppy types in a number and nope, YouTube says, nope, I'm not going to show it.
They're like, no, Poppy. So next up, while she's answering us, this brooch will start at $12. And it's this nice old, it looks
she would like both of them.
Oh, thank you, honey. I'll put you down for both. I certainly will. Thank you. Thank you. And this brooch has got like this, almost looks like a green velvet on the inside. And it's got dried flowers, like real dried, like little tiny baby roses, it looks like. You entered it 3 times? Oh my gosh. Well, Poppy, they don't like you apparently, honey. I don't know what to tell you because it didn't show up.
I'm so sorry, Poppy. No, it did not show up. None of them showed up.
Well, I'm glad to see everybody else is saying they didn't see it either because I was beginning to think I lost my mind. Well, we know I've lost my mind, but I thought it was getting worse. So, you know. So it's just this cool old, and it's domed. See how it's domed there? And it's got actual real dried like roses, like small little roses in there. And it's got like a green kind of velvet material behind it. Now it does have some wear on the gold tone there probably because of the age of it. But it's a brooch and it can be worn as a pendant as well. It's got the thing on the back so you can wear it as a pendant as well. But I thought that was so cool looking. And I was like, that's almost like a morning brooch, but it's got flowers in it. And I was like, I wonder if they made morning brooches back then where they took like a little piece of the flower from, you know, the service or whatever. And they
I don't know. Or like their favorite flower or something. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them, you know, like hair in them and stuff like that. I've even seen them with like little pieces of doily in there and all that kind of stuff. But I've never picked up an old one with the dried flowers in it. But I like the doming. It reminds me of the old picture frame or the pictures that have the dome convex I'm going concave goes in, convex goes out. Convex glass in them. And this is glass. And I'll show you the back of it. There's the back. So as you see, it's got the little pendant thing up here at the top. You want to wear it on a necklace as well. It's just, and it's got a good size to it. It's not tiny. But I just thought that was really interesting. I try to pick up some that are just interesting looking. Things I don't see all the time. Yes, Sarah Lee, I like the frame around it too. It looks like a little picture. And I mean, I guess if you didn't like the flowers in it, you could disassemble it some way and put something else inside that little frame if you wanted to. But I think it's great with the little frame. So.
And we've got M Bates in for 12. If anybody else put in an offer for 12,
let us know because we don't see it. It's horrible, y'all.
Oh, we're not ignoring you on purpose.
We really are not. It's just YouTube likes to mess with us. All right, we're going to count it down if there's no other interest.
All right.
Yeah, a fall sweater. That would be so fun.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to M. Bates.
Congratulations. Thank you, honey. Now set it over to the side. And then I think for my last item this round, I'm pretty sure this was like a hobbyist piece, although they didn't sign it, but I'm pretty sure this is a vintage hobbyist piece because of the way they put it together. But I'm going to start this, where did I have it? At $15. And it's this cool old lidded dish. And on top of the lid is a little pixie friend.
Oh my goodness.
So fun.
Look at that.
So I think they did him separately because they have him glued on. It's not damaged and like they glued it on to fix it. Actually, that's the way he was applied to the dish. But I'm going to turn him around so you can see him. Let me take the lid off before I drop it. How about that? How about that?
That sounds like a good plan.
How about them apples? So he's got the little pixie friend sitting on top of the lid with his little pointy ears. And then it's got the dish underneath it that's in like light blue. It does have some crazing on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it under there or not, but it does have some crazing on there. But I just thought he was very fun. Put him back on there. Just sitting up there to add to your little pixie collection.
That is amazing.
And it's a good size too. So I guess you could use it like a little candy dish to put your candy corn in. Oh, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Oh, Doug. So you can put your candy corn and peanuts in here if you so choose.
Oh, yes.
You could use it like a powder dish. It's big enough that you could actually put a powder puff in there if you wanted to and use it like a powder dish or a little jewelry dish to put your brooches in or whatever you want to do with it. Granny Smith apples. Of course, Doug comes in with an apple comment.
He felt passionate enough about Granny Smith's apples to come out of ninja mode.
I know. Just a remark on Granny Smith apples.
To give a shout out to the awesome Granny Smith apple and then right back into ninja mode.
I had an apple earlier today because they say, an apple day is supposed to keep the doctor away. So I'm hoping that's true. So I had an apple earlier today, but I had, what do they call those? It's one of those newfangled ones they've come up with.
There's a lot of them.
I'm sure it's probably not, but I've just never heard of it. Cosmic Crisp or something like that. I think that's the ones I have.
I think I have seen that. I just got some pink ladies.
Ooh, those are good. I've had those before. All right.
They're
interested in that. I'm not big into the Red Delicious. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. But I like a really crisp apple.
They're
Like
not crisp.
I want it to be hard,
Hmm.
essentially.
Hmm.
And I don't even care if they're kind of sour. I'm okay with the sour, whatever. I just don't like a
Hi,
soft
Julia.
apple. I want it to,
No, our red delicious are soft.
yeah, I don't like that.
They're good for applesauce if you're gonna, make it in your crock pot. Was that three? That was three,
That
right?
was great. Yes, it was. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, they're good because they're already, um, you know, kind of mushy, but
Mm-hmm.
they're not my favorite for eating. No,
No.
they have a thick skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so, Poppy. Yeah.
they do. All right, I've got an $8 start on a crystal cat. Now it is, oops, gotta highlight that. It is clear crystal except for the tail and the ears. So the ears are gray, well, and the eyes and the nose, but the ears are gray, the tail is gray. Oh, Honey Crisp, yeah. They're usually
Ooh.
like expensive. So I don't get Honey Crisp as often. That's a cat. Yes, thank you, Bonnie. Now, isn't it weird? I see Bonnie with 8, did not see Poppy at 8. Yeah, look how pretty that is with the reflections in the light. Ooh. Now it's a good sized cat too. It's a nice size. Long hair because it's probably got that, big fluffy tail. I don't think there's no marks or anything on here. Just the fact that it's really clear crystal. And then here is the face where they've kind of etched in like the little whiskers or the mouth. It's so pretty. So pretty.
Yeah, I like how faceted they made that to where it's like just sparkles every which way you put it.
Mhm. Yeah, it's especially back here. It's like
Mhm.
just nonstop. Get a pretty light on that. And I am going to count that down for Bonnie. And oh yeah, did I say hi Geneva? Hi Geneva. Very nice to see you. Going once. And I get talking so much, I don't know who I've said hi to. I'll just say hi to everybody again.
Blanket statement
Everybody.
hi to everybody.
And sold to Bonnie. Thank you. Let's see. Next up, I have a $9 start. You and Doug being on ninja mode.
Uh-huh.
They pop in, then they pop right back out of the chat.
You got to watch them.
I have a 10. It is not marked Dahar, Dare. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Whatever.
Dahar. It is not marked that, but it does say that it was made in England. It is a hinged lidded tin. So I'll show the design all around. Could be cute for Christmas. It's got red and green. Here is the top, which is like all the designs from the sides kind of. Oops. It is, I guess it's a different design, isn't it? It just looks so similar. And then let's see, where is the hinge? The hinge is right there. So the lid stays on. Here is the inside. Hi, Erin. So that is an 8-sided. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 8-sided. I know Be careful I don't drop. I know. Don't have a drop sale with breakable items. I already got reminded by that from the very, very observant Doug because I had a crafting drop sale, and he's like, "Yeah, don't do it with the breakables." So have a place it down gently. Yeah, don't drop it. But it's tint, so it's okay. All right. I don't see any takers. And hi, Lou. I don't see any takers for the tin, so we will pass on that. I know you got to be careful with those drop sales. Now, this next item, I would not be able to have a drop sale. But if you missed it, I do have a crafting drop sale. It's in my videos. Yeah, so if you like crafting supplies, check it out. This is, I think, German. It's a really cute plate, nice for fall decor because it is brown and it's got leaves. I guess it's a little flower. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if it's like a honeycomb or something.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's maybe a honeycomb.
There's a building, and this says Schifferstadt. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I think it's German. It does have a cord on the back here for you to hang it, and that says something. And it has a number and a letter. Oh, and M. Bates, if the first brooch is still available, M. Bates would like it.
I gotcha. Thank you.
So this one, $8 for the German plate, but it's in very nice colors to display at fall time. Kind of works in nice with the whole Thanksgiving thing.
It does.
And you get bonus points if you learn how to say it.
Or no, if you can tell us what it means or where it is or whatever.
True, true. All right, that is my third item. So we will go back to Gina.
Sitting here not even paying attention. I fell into the watching thing again where I just watch people that I'm selling with and don't pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing.
That's okay.
It happens, y'all. Okay. So next up, it'll be a $15 start. And this is a nice piece of Fire King Art Deco. It's a vase, the scallop vase, and the jadeite. Beautiful. It does not glow. I've already checked it. No glow on it. It is a beautiful little Art Deco vase by Fire King or Anchor Hawking. You know, they kind of did the same during that time. They kind of were associated with each other. I love like the design of it. I just love it. Just screams Art Deco with that design with those
Oh,
little
yeah.
triple, like almost bubble handles on the side, and you got that scallop, the sharp scallop on it. And then you got the nice scallop rim around it. No defects on it whatsoever. Nice clean bottom on there. No chips or cracks. My nose is itching. Sorry. Allergies, y'all.
Oh, yeah. That hurricane blew in who knows what.
Oh, there's no telling what we have blown around here. It's probably from another country blowing around here now. So.
Yes. You have all the Caribbean pollen now.
Who knows where it came from? It's probably from Atlantis out there somewhere blue. I don't know. It's just like we have got this past few days has been horrible. I've been sneezing. My eyes have been itching. It's been horrible. But it could be worse. It can always be worse. I try to think that every day. Every day that I wake up and get out of bed and I'm just like, and I'm getting out of bed, I was like, it could be worse. It can always be worse. So don't complain. I made it out of bed. That was step one. Woohoo!
That's a huge step.
Hey, this day and age, I don't ever. There's mornings I wake up thinking I'm gonna wake up dead. You know, you just don't know what morning you're gonna wake up dead anymore at my age. So anytime I don't, I think, I'm doing good that day.
Well, we'll count that down for Sleeping Bee.
All right. Thank you.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sleeping Bee.
Thank you. I love that piece. But, I'm kind of a fan of the jadeite. So, yeah. That's one of those colors I'm just like, love that. Okay. Next up, this is, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right. Hold on. While I'm thinking about it, let me move this over here before I forget to. Y'all know who I am. Okay, so this is going to be an $8 start. And this is a vintage spice container. It is milk glass. And it is by Griffiths Company. And this was purified ground clove. Great milk glass container. It still got part of the sticker that was on the back. It still has this full sticker on the front that says Griffiths Purified Ground Clove. Nice little metal top in the red. It does have, a little bit of age to the top, but it's old, so it should. But guess what? I guess they didn't use much clove because it's still in there, y'all.
Whoa.
And it still smells like clove.
Ooh.
So apparently this little top works really well. It smells like Christmas time. Because, well, I guess Thanksgiving too. Doug, don't you hate it when you wake up dead? It does put a damper on the day. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Zoe. But look at the lines on the side. I love that. Shows the age of it. You going to bed? Good night, dear. Love you. Y'all, ever since my son got this job, he is out of the house. He has to be out of the house by 5 a.m. So he has early nights every night. This is the guy that was staying up, all night playing on PlayStation or whatever. At like 3 o'clock in the morning, you hear him screaming at his game. At 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't hear nothing anymore because he is asleep. I mean, it's 9 o'clock here and he's going to bed. I'm like, I stay up later than my son does now. I'm so proud of myself. All right, let's count it down for Zoe.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Zoe.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, that is so cool looking. Because I pick up milk glass when I can. When it's something cool like that.
Oh, yeah.
That red top just set it off for me. I don't know why, but I was just like, oh, yes, I need that in my life. All right, so this is going to be a $6 start. And it's this vintage. It's not marked, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those Japan pieces. Little ceramic vintage deer.
Oh, sweet.
Pink eyes. He's got a little, oh, that's a skip. That's a glaze skip on his cheek, just so you know. Right there. Just a little glaze skip. It's not a chip because it's smooth. It's just where they skipped when they were glazing, unfortunately. But manufacturer defect deer. But he's got the little pink ears. I love the little pink ears. And he's got the big tall ears. instead of those little short ones. I was like bunny ears. Oh, Sarah Lee, don't even say it. Don't even. We're not talking. We're not talking about that. I think that one's supposed to go up the East Coast, though, isn't it? Which I don't want to do that either. But
No.
lost out there. Maybe just stay in the water and just churn around, churn and churn and churn out there until it just wears itself out.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to hope for anyway.
That would be nice. Yeah, you don't need any more. Not back to back like that. No.
Although I'm sure our grocery stores will be perfectly fine with it, since people
As
go.
long as they have time to restock.
I kid you not, y'all. I went into the store. Okay. I went into the store. I wasn't even getting storm supplies. I just went in because I needed like some grocery stuff, There was not a bottle of water to be found. I saw people with like 6 cases of water in their cars. Like, how long do you think this is going to last, y'all? You're not getting stranded on a deserted island. Let's calm down a little bit. Grab a case and move on. I'm not talking like the 6-pack. I'm talking like the 36-pack or whatever of water. They were just loading them into their cars. So I was like, calm down. If it gets to the point you need 6 of those, you got bigger problems than the water supply at that point. Just saying, y'all need to calm it down a little bit. Because at that point, you might want to be trying to figure out how you're getting out of your neighborhood, because you run into some big problems. But I don't, as long as I have enough water that's going to last me for like 2 to 3 days, worst case scenario, because we don't really run out of water. I mean, sometimes, we'll have a boil alert that you have to boil your water before you use it or something. But I've never been at a time down here that I had to have 6 cases of water to get through. Just saying.
If you do, it's time to evacuate.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Oh, I know. When it snows, yeah, we have that up here too. When it snows, people go bananas. But sometimes you're snowed in for a week or so. So unless you want to be that guy who's out there driving in the snow.
Well, I was trying to think logically about this, y'all. I was like, maybe they're like thinking they're going to need that water to flush their toilets or something else. And they're going, but if you're needing, you could probably walk outside with all the flooding and just dip a bucket in and come in and flush your toilet if you needed to. I don't think you need the bottled water for that.
Well, I don't see any takers for the absolutely adorable deer.
And that was my 3.
Okay.
Yep, it was. I counted to 3.
Never been in for a week? Well, I have. I won't go out. I absolutely will not go out. No interest.
I love to look at snow on TV or
But when you have to drive in it, even a short distance, it's not fun. Because unlike like Denise's area, they probably have a mixture that is kind of like salt that kind of takes it off the road.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that here. You get sand and you have to wait for it to melt. That's all you get is sand for a little traction.
Nope.
And then it melts a little and it refreezes and then you have no traction. I have a rock. This is going to start at $9 and look how cool this rock is. Look at that. Square, geometric little shaped. Isn't that cool? Now, this bottom side here is pretty flat, so I think they took that off. And then there is the natural side, and then this is the natural side, but they did make this so that it sits nice and flat like this. So you can see all of these really cool, I don't know, they're like crystals. But look at that, they're square. Rocks know geometry.
They're better at it than I am.
Isn't that just the coolest?
Yeah, see, people go around saying dumb as a box of rocks. That rock's pretty smart. It can do geography or geometry. Geography too.
It probably can tell you where it came from. I don't know though. I don't know.
Hey, Margot.
Hi, Margot. And thank you, Denise. And we'll count that down for Denise. So going once.
Denise, are you just buying all these rocks so you can throw them at people?
Going twice. Well, she has them displayed with her plants, and they look really good. Yeah,
I think she was just waiting. I think she was just waiting for people to come by so she could throw them at them.
She's preparing for the next sinkhole. Thank you, Denise.
Well, you know, like on the Andy Griffith show, that Ernest T. Bass that used to chunk rocks at everybody through their windows and stuff.
I don't remember that. I guess it's been too long since I've seen that show.
Oh my gosh, you've got to go watch it. The sinkhole is filled up. Woohoo! She bought a
All right. So I have choice, $20 choice, and these are leather handbags. They are brand new, fresh out of the package. Ooh, now I thought that one was black. It's navy blue. That one is navy. I'll have to update that. They both have their genuine leather tags on them to show that they are genuine leather. They're cross bodies. I know that was the one you actually didn't bid on. So you got to be honest and say, no, I did not bid on that. Now there's two different styles with the handbag. One is tan, one is navy.
Not black.
Not black. It is navy. There we go. On the back, they also have zippers and pouches. And on the inside, they've got zippers and stuff too. So we'll take a look at the navy one. You can see this is still all wrapped up. They've never been used. They've been in their original little plastic bags to keep them in good shape. Here's the inside. And that's got a, let's see, that does not have any additional zippers in there, but you're going to get two zippers here on this side to keep stuff, and two zippers on the back to also keep stuff. So two and the top. Yes, they would make fantastic Christmas gifts. So that is the navy one. The tan one also has the strap all bunched up. Hi, Susan. Let's see. Here is the inside. And that one does not have any additional zippered compartments. There's two on the front, and then this semicircular one. And there's a spot for like your cards and your money in there. And then this one and this one. And then on the back, you have an open one where you could put like your phone, and then that opens up. So you've got all of those compartments. And again, these are leather and they have never been used. All right, we'll let you think about those. And then I have a stone bear. There is one tiny chip in it, and I'll show it to you. He's going to start at $10. So here is the stone bear, and the little chip is right here in the back tail of the fish. So he's caught a fish. And if you look, you can see like there's little scales on the fish. He has those little eyes. And then here is the bear, and that is a stone carved bear. And it looks like he was like attached to something, but I don't know what. Or he can hold your pen. So here is the bottom. And again, there, right there is the little chip. Yes, he does stand on his own. Yep. Yes, he does. And thank you, Lou. And we will count that down. Oops. For Lou. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lou. Thank you. And that was my third item. And we're going back to Gina.
I thought I counted correctly. I was like, I think that's the third, but I'm not real sure. I'm just going to wait and see what she does. Okay, so this is going to be a $12 start on this. And this is a nice, I would say probably late 50s, early 60s would be the time frame. And it is one of these gravel art, but it's a rooster gravel art piece. And look at how colorful he is. He's got all kinds of colors in him. It's pretty good size too. They've got like the where they dyed the gravel, and they got a turquoise, which you know that's my favorite part of it. And then a blue and a green and purple, and then they got the orange with the black, and then a little yellow down here. Just a cool vintage piece. If you like that gravel art, you know, some people like the sand art. This is very similar. But he's a rooster. He's got the sun down here, so he's crowing. At least he better be, because that's his job.
True.
No, Margot, I'm not yet. I just finished. Well, the storm like delayed me a lot with that.
Makes sense.
When my garage door got blown in, you know, that kind of slowed me down a little bit with everything. But yeah, I got pretty much all of my eBay stuff that I've got listed moved in there. At least it's moved in there. It may not be organized the way I want it, but at least it's in there in the right room. I got that far. I'm getting close, y'all. I'm getting real close. I
That's
see you,
good.
Poppy. I see you, Poppy.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes, sorry. Poppy in for 12. Yay.
It worked. It worked.
Well, we'll count that down for Poppy. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Poppy.
I feel like it took us a minute, but we got there, honey. We got it. I just feel like relieved now. It works.
It
Okay.
worked.
So next up, let me do this piece next. I am going to start this one. Hold on, I have it written down here somewhere. A $12 start. And this one comes with its box and paperwork. So you could actually use this for a gift if you wanted to. But it is a Costa Boda piece. And it is the little tea light holder paperweight. And it's got some blue. See how the blue's coming through? And this one is actually hand numbered. And it's got the Costa Boda sticker. Hand painted. Do not machine wash. And it's got its little box that it comes with. Its original box. And I took the paperwork out so I can show you it's got the paperwork too. So if you've got somebody that collects Costa Boda glass, this would be a nice little gift for Christmas time or a birthday or anything. So it goes down in its little triangular box, which I think is adorable. There we go. Got it upside down, but you know, you get the idea. It's called piece of cake. Costa Boda is still the same. It was just upside down. If you can read upside down, then you knew what it said. So piece of cake. And on the side it just says piece of cake 7090286 votive 1 per box blue. And it's got its little thingy.
And Mike is in for 12.
The, barcode. That's the word I'm looking for.
Barcode. There you go. Good one.
It's a Monday. Yes, magic fingers in the old hotel rooms. we count them just the quarter beds, where you had to put the quarter in the bed, and it was. I used to love those when I was a little kid. I thought those were fantastic. And we can count it down for Mike if there's no other.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Mike.
Thank you, Mike. And then my third, is this my third item? See, I wasn't keeping up.
Hi, Sabrina.
Yes, because Poppy got the rooster. We finally saw Poppy in the chat, so.
Right.
Yeah, we were talking about those little, beds in the old motel rooms. I was like, they probably don't even have those anymore, which is kind of sad. That's nostalgic, Okay, so for my last item, this one's going to start at $20, which is an amazing deal for anybody that knows about these. But this is an antique rosary. It is a French rosary. And it is the square green glass beads on there. And these do glow. And I'll try to show you the glow. Hold on. Sometimes it takes me. Let me do this with the other hand because I can't do nothing with my left hand. I can hold things with my left hand. That's about it. That's as far as it goes, y'all.
Well, that is a good accomplishment.
Let's see. I may have to turn the lights off to be able to show you. But they do glow green, that bright green uranium color. It's not really showing on here, but Hold on. This is going to drive me crazy. Let me turn my lights off. It's spooky time, y'all. We're turning the lights off. Spooky time. Maybe. Where's my other light switch? I'm getting there. Hold on. Woo! Spooky time. See if it's going to show now. It's still not showing, is it? It's so hard to show uranium sometimes. But I promise you, it is glowing like a. It should be on The Simpsons. It's glowing like that. A reactor plant. But anywho, if it doesn't glow when you get it, you just let me know and send it back, and I'll give you a refund. But it does. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, it glows like crazy.
Oops.
Sabrina, did you lose power? And the thing I like about it, it's not just the square beads on there, but it's also got these beads on there that's like a little bit more elliptical shape, and there's a design in them. And these old caps on there. I mean, this is a really old one. I've had this one sitting there for a while, and I decided I was going to go ahead and sell it. I've had this one for a minute. There we go. Now you can see the designs in those beads. It's a nice old one. All right. If there's no other interest, Mike's going to get him
right.
Deal. Count it down for him.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Mike.
Yay! Goodbye, Mike. Goodbye. And that was my 3.
All right. Good counting.
Thank you, everyone. I know. I'm doing so good.
Okay. I've got a rock.
It's a rock.
I've got half of a thunder egg. Now, if you happen to have missed the thunder eggs, this is what it looks like on the outside. And it was made in volcanic lava, typically in Oregon. Oregon's got the right mix of rocks to create these things. And when you find it out in the wild and you take it home and you slice it in half, what you find on the inside is that when this part was forming, it gets little pockets on the inside, and the inside fills with stuff. And you get really cool colors and designs on it. So here is the inside of this one. And you can see you've got some pink out here. You've got some brown, got a lot of white in here. But yeah, all of this forms on the inside. And thank you, Cindy. Yeah, it is really cool. And then this one does sit really nicely, you know, like this. Set that on a table and display it. But yeah, it is nice and polished in there. But yeah, this one's got a lot of fun colors in there. And who knew, looking at the outside of this, you know, who was the first person who went, I think I'm going to take that home and open it up and see what's on the inside?
Denise. It was Denise.
And Denise is in at 10. And Cindy is at 11. Yeah, well, Margot, from what I understand, there's only a couple places that have the right mixture of lava to create these things. And for some reason, it's in Oregon. Now, I am not a thunder egg expert by any means. And I pretty much just Googled thunder egg. Sometimes there are some crystals in here, but these are kind of specific to a like the volcanoes, the lava, and the mixture of minerals and stuff that was in Oregon. I don't know why. I don't know why. But or at least that's where they're finding them. And there's a few specific places. Oh, hi Mary. Nice to see you. There's a few specific places where they find these. Like they keep, I guess they kind of keep track. Now, I don't know where these were found, but sometimes when you're looking them up, you'll see that they were found at, so and so's ranch or something. So I don't know if like maybe they traveled down the river and that's where they're finding them. Yeah, I don't know enough yet to be that knowledgeable. Maybe one day I'll do some more research on them. And Mary is in at 14. And I was going to let me pop in here real quick because I have been going to make Mary blue. So let me, while I've got you up here, let me try to get in here. Come on, come on. It's loading so I can pop in here real quick. And I'm going to find Mary as soon as the chat pops up. And we're going to make you blue, Mary. There you go. Now the next time you talk in the chat, you will be blue. All right. And we'll count that down for Mary. Hi, Joyce. Going once. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Going twice. And sold to Mary. Thank you, Mary. And thank you, Denise. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, got that. And next, I have a $10 start on a beautiful peacock vase. I love these vases with the peacocks. They are so colorful. Now, the vase does have a lot of crazing. They always do. Ooh, it's so, the gold is so reflective that you can't, all you can see is my computer screen in it. But yeah, that is all gold in there. And man, oh man, that is on high reflection mode. But it also has some beautiful chrysanthemum flowers, and everything is trimmed in gold. So there's the male peacock with the long feather plume, and then the female peacock. I'll get in close so you can also see all the beautiful flowers. Oh, thank you, Mike. And then there's some more flowers on the bottom. It is stamped Japan. And I love the ones with the peacocks. They're so pretty. They're so well done. And they're very detailed and very reflective with the light. That gold is just like, whoo. And hi, Kathy. And we will count that down for Mike. Did you change your picture again, Kathy?
I think she did.
I don't remember there being green on there.
I know it's so small I can't see it.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Mike. Thank you. Okay, next I have a wood piece. It is going to start at $18. And it is this beautiful, all carved out of one piece of wood. It is a dolphin. And this part is all nice and sanded and smoothed, and some kind of a shiny veneer is put on it. And then this is the original wood that it came from. It is a really dense wood. It does have a lot of natural coloration in it. So you can see it's dark, but it also has light in here. And so when you look at it and look at the dolphin, you will see the light colored veining through here. And thank you, Mike. And I almost thought that there was, like, I saw this and I went, oh no, no, it's not. It's just the natural coloration. Here, I'll get it in here. Look at that. All that beautiful natural color. And then it does have the light color veining through there. It's amazing wood. I don't know what kind of wood this is. Thanks, Mike. But yeah, it's got all that natural coloration in it. Isn't that just amazing? And I love it when people who work with wood a lot know, like, oh, that's the piece and that's the spot right there that I need to carve this to bring out. Oh, thank you, M. Bates. To bring out, yeah, all of the natural coloration with it. And here's the other side. So you get all of that too. Now, if you just put this in a dark spot, you're not going to see all of the colors. If you happen to be able to put like a little spotlight on here and really show it off. But yeah, it is amazing. Really cool piece. And I'll get you a measurement because it is a little on the big side. Oops. While I knock everything off. Let's see. It is, I think, 13. Nope. Well, it's almost 14 inches. Almost 14. Oh, thank you, Mike. And we will count that down for M. Bates. Oh, no. Mary came in at 22. Thank you, Mary. So it's almost 14 inches tall. And yeah, I'll get in so you can see all of that pretty grain in the wood. And it is really dense. It's yeah, it's a very hard wood. And M. Bates is at 23. And we'll show the belly too. And yeah, the coloring in that wood is just so pretty. And then it just, it was just carved out of this piece. And so then they left it, this part all kind of raw. It's not polished or lacquered or sanded or anything. It's just in its natural state. And we've got Mary at 24 and M. Bates at 25.
Y'all keep bidding. I'm gonna go get some tea.
Okay.
Y'all keep bidding. I'll be back. Keep bidding.
Yeah, that's such a nice shot right there with all of the beautiful colors. And Mary is at 26. And I just never had that. It's like sometimes I can think a little artistically and see things in other things, but I don't think I've ever looked at a piece of wood and gone, "Yep, I can see a dolphin in there." Thank you, M. Bates. Yeah, it is. It's amazing how people have that vision and can see that and create it just out of what they're thinking. I am always in awe of that. And thank you, M. Bates, and thank you, Mary. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, M. Bates, and thank you, Mike. All the M's. All the M's were in on that one. Thank you. And that was my third item. And now Gina's got tea, and we're good to go.
Good. We're good, y'all.
Hi, Kim.
Okay, so next up, I have a cute little paperweight. It's made by Glass Eye Studios. It is signed and dated. I'm trying to remember what the date was on the bottom. 93. And it's this beautiful, like iridescent blue, and it's got some pink and white and everything, and it's got some controlled bubbles. Oh, you need a price, don't you? Yeah, I remember that. $14 start.
Only if you want people to bid on it. They can make up a number.
You
They
know,
just might one of these days. Just start making up numbers.
they may. And I would probably be perfectly okay with it. So,
yeah. Now, what is there? Everybody knows what is the cool thing about Glass Eye Studio glass? What's the cool thing about it? We talk about it sometimes when we remember.
trying to show you where it's signed. You can kind of see it right there.
We'll see if people know Glass Eye Studio.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to be tested, did you? Pop quiz. Hope you all studied. So it's got kind of a darker blue down here, and then it goes into iridescent clear up here. But look at the control bubble. There's one right in the center. It's like an inverted teardrop shape. And then it's got all the small bubbles that go around. And then you got this flatter kind of thing here, which I love on both sides.
Okay, so Sleeping Bee is asking if it glows. You can check and see if it glows. But the cool thing about all of Glass Eye Studio pieces is that there is Mount St. Helens volcanic ash in each one.
And you know, when I picked this one up, and that's why I picked it up, because it looks like some of the Mount St. Helens glass I picked out before to make glasses.
That's a good one, Mike.
That would be a cool eye. Can you imagine if they had that shape of an eye?
That would be, yeah. Yeah. But that's
when I picked it up.
That's what they're known for, is each piece of glass has a little bit of Mount St. Helens ash in it.
And it's it's not tiny. It's a good size, and it's
no, but those colors. I know we're coming up on Christmas and stuff, but those colors on that egg would look beautiful at Easter. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, beautiful for springtime. It's gonna be here before you know it.
Poppy, I have not seen that. I'll be on the lookout for
Oh, oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense that a rooster and hen would be a set.
maybe my rooster just got tired of hearing her, so he's
Maybe.
decided he's gonna be a bachelor. I don't know. He went out on his own bachelor pad. He was like, I'm tired of hearing her squawk all the time. It's just a constant thing, so I'm done. All right, we can count it down for M. Bates if there's no other interest.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold to M. Bates. Woohoo!
Okay, I will keep an eye out, Poppy. I definitely will. Okay, what was next?
She's out there somewhere.
She is. She's out there living her single life. She's like, you know what? You can move out if you want to, buddy. I don't care. As long as you come take care of the eggs, at least half the time, I don't care what you do. So you're not leaving me at home to take care of all the time.
She's got the other gals. She's good. They're out. They're having a girls' night.
Okay. So this is going to be actually a $38 start. And the reason is because when I price them out, they're going for about $130 online. So I'm trying to give y'all a deal if anybody wants it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you a deal tonight. You ready? It's a blue satin glass jack and pulpit vase. Look how big that is across the top. I love it. And it has the thin stem, and then it gets nice and bulbous down at the bottom with some ribbing in there. But look how beautiful that is.
How did somebody not knock that over?
I don't know. Not real sure. I don't know how I haven't knocked it over yet.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
It is a beautiful one.
Sabrina licked it. It's hers.
Sabrina's a smart girl. Look at that. It is so beautiful. It is huge. I mean, look at that. It's like it almost covers up my head. It's so big at the top. Like it's as big as my hand.
That's pretty stunning.
And I wish I had my little tape measure over here, but like I said, I'm just measuring a window and left it in there. So speaking of breaking glass, okay. I talked to this like really smart alecky guy at the place that I was gonna get my glass cut, right? Okay. I was like, I need a piece of glass cut. Do y'all do that there? And he starts laughing. He goes, no, we only break glass here. I was like, I said, well, apparently me too, because I need a piece. And he started laughing. And I was like, do you know of anywhere? He's like, no. And I was like, well, thanks for all the help. So I was like, I'm trying desperately to fix this thing, and he's like laughing at me. It's like, well, thank you. I'm glad you have a sense of humor. Yeah, I love the color of it. All right. We're going to count it down for Sabrina if nobody else is going to snatch it from her.
Right.
She's stealing this from y'all. Go for it.
Going once. Going twice.
I better not play like that. I'll drop it.
And sold to Sabrina. Oh my goodness. That's a beauty.
You did good, girl. Let me write you down. Okay. And then my last item for this round, it is going to start. Let me see where I wrote it down. This one's going to start at 18. And this is a vintage cloche with wood base. But what makes it so special is that it has got real live preserved specimens of butterflies. on the inside.
Whoa.
So you get 2 butterflies. There's some pine cones down here, which is fantastic for fall. So your pine cones down in there. And you get the butterfly on top and on bottom. Don't ask me what kind they are. I don't know. It's butterflies. It's the butterfly variety, whatever that is. It give you an idea of size on it. But this is a glass cloche with wood base. Really nice piece. And as you know, it gets harder and harder to find these old specimens of, real butterflies that are completely falling apart. I picked up one thing I was going to keep, and I got this months and months and months ago. I was so happy. And it had like these bright blue butterflies inside of it. Okay. I was so ecstatic with it because the blue ones actually glow like at nighttime.
Oh, wow.
Down the hallway, and they're like glowing. So I was like, that's amazing. Well, the problem is when I went to hang it up, they were so fragile and old that two of them, their poor little wings just fell right off their bodies. I was just like, no. I was really trying to take it out and fix it and all that. I just hadn't done it yet, but I was like, I need to try to put these poor little butterflies back together.
Oh, poor things.
Yeah, they're real ones, Lou. They're real buddy flies. As my kids used to call them, buddy flies. They're real buddy flies. And real pine cones, which I'm sure most of you can go out and collect pine cones on your own. But everything in here is real. It's real dried flowers and all that. It is still 81 degrees here. At 10 o'clock at night, it's still 81 degrees. I just looked at my thermometer on my computer. Why? I don't even want to know what temperature it is for all y'all. Oh, it's a balmy 60 degrees.
It's actually 56 degrees.
It's
probably going to be in the 40s overnight here. It's so cold. I have to turn my heat on in the morning. It's so cold.
Here at 10 o'clock at night, it's still 81 degrees.
It would be a nice night for a fire.
I was thinking it'd be a nice night to go turn my fan on because I'm dying in here, but whatever. And I see Lou, so we can count it down for Lou.
All right. Rub it in. Yeah, rub it in. I had to have a coat on today. You won't be thinking that. You won't be thinking it. Go in once. And go in twice.
72 in Arkansas.
And sold to Lou.
Thank you, Lou. And thank you, everyone, for telling me about your wonderful temperatures while I'm over here sweating. It doesn't help that I'm to the age now that's like starting to get all the hot flashes and everything. And so it's like hot flashes in Florida in summertime. Well, I know it's supposed to be fall now, but we don't have fall.
Oh.
We have summer. We have super summer, is like what most people's actual summer is. That's our super summer. And then we have like winter that's 3 days long, and then it goes back to summer again.
So this is a piece of lucite.
And she's holding upside down.
With abalone. I know, because I was kind of turning it around. It does have the green. Oops, there's a good spot of it. The green lucite glow. There's a good spot. And it's got the beautiful abalone in it.
Don't worry, they can read upside down. They've had to do it with me so many times. They've gotten used to it.
Here is who made it. A long time ago. And it is a pen holder. And you can, it needs more of a ballpoint pen, but it works. You can put your pen in there. But yeah, you get the fun glow from the lucite, and you get those beautiful pieces of abalone in there. Here you can see the nice side view of them.
Yeah, the
That's right.
dollar, absolutely.
Yep, you get those $1 million Bic pens, and it's going to look fabulous in here. So that is a great way to be able to enjoy beautiful pieces of abalone. And that is $12. All right, next up, starting at $10, is a bag of 28 marbles. Now, none of them glow, but they are a really nice variety of colors, and there's one big shooter. And then the rest of these are just a really nice variety. Some of them are solid colors. A lot of them are multiple colors. But you're going to get 28 marbles. And thank you, Poppy. I see you. I see you, Poppy.
We see you, Bobby.
Oh, and Jan came in at 11. And so there are 28 of them in here. Solid colors and ones with the little swirls. And the shooter is kind almost like a cat's eye. Almost. It has red and blue in it. Oh, I think Poppy's asking if you want to split the bag, Jan. Ah, Jan is asking. Jan's looking for all of them for her grandson. He must like marbles. These are a really cool variety of marbles and great colors. And so they're including the shooter. There are 28 of them in here. Oh, oh, nice. That's great, Jan. That's awesome. That's a good encouragement. Very good. And thank you, Poppy. And we will count that down then for Jan. Let me write that in here or I will forget. Oops. I spell things correctly. All right. So going once, going twice, and sold to Jan. Thank you. And then I have that paired with something you can display them in, which is a flower frog. So this flower frog has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 holes. So you can display marbles on there. That actually works really great. This also has a lip around it. So if you have a bowl that is 4.5 inches across, that will sit right on top of that one. So that is $10 for the large.
Did you check to see if that one glows?
Let me see.
Because a lot of the ones I picked up, there was 16 hole, do have a glow to them. No.
Not really, no.
Worth a shot.
Well, it is. Absolutely is. Yep.
Yeah, I don't see them go ribbit either, Doug. I don't know. It's weird. I think they're broken.
All right. Well, that is the last item of the sale. But we are going to do the speed round. So I'm going to pull up Gina, and she's going to show you all the items that are still available.
All right. So I dropped my pen. I'm back. I'm back with my pen. Okay. So I had two things left, so I'm going to do them really quick. My first one was the little deer guy, and he was $6, number 6. M. Bates put in 10.
Oh, okay, M. Bates. I'm going to put in a sold, and I've got you for the flower frog. Thank you.
So $6, number 6. It does have a glazed slip on its glazed skip is what I'm trying to say. On its little cheek right there. No chips or cracks though. So $6, number 6 for the little deer. And I see Sleeping Bee for that one. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Weldon Carey.
And then my last item was the Pixie lidded dish. And it was $15, number 3 for the little Pixie top lidded dish. Ceramic. $15, number 3. And that was all of my items.
All right. And I have the Sabrina, I think, would like that. Gina.
Oh, thanks, Sabrina. Thank you.
So this is a little teapot by, I'm going to say Kine because I don't know how to pronounce it, and that's the easiest thing. It is a little apple teapot. This is $10, number 2, and it does still have its tag on it. So really cute little realistic apples, and that is $10, number 2. The tin from England. This does have a hinged lid on it. It does say that it is from England. This is $9, number 5. This is a German plate. Beautiful colors for fall. Nice design on it. It does have a hook for hanging. This is $8, number 6. I have choice of the two brand new leather handbags. This one is navy. This one is brown. Your choice. They are $20, number 8. And then I have the Hawaiian lucite and abalone pen holder, and that is $12, number 13. All right. So if you're watching on the replay and you're interested in any of the items that I have shown, go ahead and send me an email, or you can leave a comment down below. Also, I'm going to get the link to Gina's channel. And then Gina, let everybody know kind of what you have planned for the rest of the week.
So my plan is most likely Thursday, maybe Friday, depending on how my week is running. You know, my weeks are a little crazy and out there sometimes, but as long as, you know, we don't get another storm or I keep power and everything's good in my world.
Thanks, Erin.
Thursday or Friday, like I said, if you are subscribed, you will get a notification. So make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to have an all Christmas sale. And I went to a sale a week ago that I picked up a ton of vintage Christmas. So make sure you join me for that because I've got all kinds of stuff. I got vintage reindeer, I got vintage dancing Santas, I've got all that good stuff if you like vintage Christmas. So make sure you check that out. I know it's a little early for Christmas. We haven't even made it to Halloween yet, but you know, the store's already putting Christmas out. So
yes, they are. They have since July.
Crazy. Like, I'm just now eating my candy corn, y'all. I don't need but I'm the same thing.
It's true.
You know, it's like I don't really necessarily want to store it for another month or so to have a Christmas sale because I'm trying to move everything right now, you know, to the other room. I don't really want to store it and chance it getting broken. I'd rather just do a sale and see if anybody's ready for it yet. So that's my plan.
And yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow with my lunchtime sale. Denise is going to be joining me for my Wednesday afternoon sale. And Thursday, I'm having my special members only sale. So that is going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, so make sure you're subscribed to Gina. There it is. There it is.
You don't just get the candy corn. Get the autumn mix that's got the tiny little pumpkins too.
You know, I did get some of that. Yep, I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but thank you, everyone. For Blue, I hope you feel better soon. And thank you, Gina, for being able to come in. Thank you so much.
You know, I'm always around.
Well, we didn't know. We didn't know if you had internet. We didn't know if you had power.
Heck,
but I'm so glad you did.
I don't either. So, you know, it can happen. I lose power when there's not even a storm out there. So I was shocked that I still have power. Shocked.
So. Right. Oh gosh, but thank you everyone so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Gina will probably see you later this week, but take care.